Hi creatives! Welcome back. It's me again, Nash. So I know the other day we did an exercise that was really heavy. It was emotional. And maybe it was your favorite. Maybe you really hated it. I don't know. But I hope it got you being creative and thinking about your feelings and doing some artwork. And I hope you did some other drawings or something like that afterwards. And so I definitely have been thinking about it, and I shared it with my husband, and there's some other people that have seen it in order to get it to you. And I feel like it resonates with people because we're all feeling a lot of extra emotion right now. So I'm at home in my mudroom, so excuse my vacuum cleaner and all that pretty stuff behind me. And you might even see my cat jump up on her little ledge to eat, but probably not. She's probably hiding somewhere because my dogs are in the house and they're crazy, just so you know. So today we're going to do something that's a little bit more fun, and it's to motivate you to do some extra planning maybe. I know quarantine has not really been good for some people because some people are super social. I'm a little bit more introverted, so even this is a little bit much for me. But I've also found that having a vision board, which I did in like January of this year, before we knew what was coming, has really helped me. So even though there's some things that didn't pan out like I wanted, like a honeymoon cruise, sad about that. But we'll go sometime when it's safe. But being home more has made me think about my goals and how to still achieve some of those, like getting healthier and doing more exercise. Yeah, wall squats. Lots of squats and different things. I'm trying to lose some weight, so it's one of those things. It's a challenge, but it's on my vision board and I keep seeing that and it makes me motivated. So I thought we would do a little bit of that today. So your paper is actually going to transform into a vision page for the next 6 months so that you have something to motivate you to get off the couch, get out of bed, get off the video games for just a minute, get off YouTube for just a minute, and actually be creative and do something healthy for yourself or create something that you're excited about. So I'm going to flip my video down and let you see what we're going to work on today. Please remember that I am doing this upside down, so give me grace. And also you can pause this if you need to step away and get some of these things done. It's not a problem. So let me try to line this up real quick. We'll be right back. Okay, I think that shows it pretty well. I'm having to kind of scoot this over just a bit, but that's fine. Okay, so I apologize if my dogs start barking or anything crazy like that. Just bear with me. They might, but hopefully they'll lay down. So one of the things that was on my original vision board for 2020 was to create a secret garden in our backyard, kind of a little oasis for us to go into. And you know, this whole thing with Rona, our friend Rona, she kind of killed my business a little bit, and so that changed how much funding I had to do that in my backyard. But we have done some things, and now we're to the point where we just kind of want to make it comfortable for the rest of the year. And also in our vegetable garden, we want to convert that to raised bed gardens. I hope some of you know how to garden or grow your own food. If you don't and you're interested in learning that, let Miss Jillian know and maybe we can talk about that sometime. But on my vision board for this paper, I'm going to talk about raised garden beds. I don't know if you can see this. I definitely want to have that. Actually, I gotta do it this way for you. Hey, there you go. So I've got these cutouts. So you should have like spare magazines in your box, or maybe they told you to get some from home. What I want you to do is to go through a magazine or two, and I want you to cut out some things that inspire you, that make you think, oh, I like that. You know, I'd really like to maybe have that in my room, or you know, I'm trying to get healthy, so maybe you cut out pictures of somebody exercising. Maybe there's a challenge that you want to give yourself. I want you to set a goal with this and hang this up in your room when you're done and look at it and motivate yourself. You know, maybe you want to get better grades, or maybe you're struggling in some point. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to control your, you know, your cravings for food, or, you know, maybe just getting out of bed and getting motivated to do something exciting. Maybe you don't go outside and get any sun. You know, maybe you don't go outside and play. I know you're teenagers, but you should still play. Adults should play. We get too busy and too drawn into stuff and social media and things like that, and we forget to get outside. So whatever your goal is, I want you to set it by cutting out things that you want to see in your garden. So you're definitely going to need a pair of scissors, but I'm just tearing this little piece off here. And this does not have to be any kind of perfect thing, but these are things that I really like. And I've got this part that says At Home Oasis. I cut that out because that's kind of what I want it to feel like. I want to feel like when I go in my backyard that it's a comfortable, relaxing place to go and kind of get away from everything. And so I love plants. I'm kind of obsessed with plants. I'm kind of a plant nerd. And we want to do some raised garden beds in our garden to get rid of weeds. I want to build some pallet furniture and some outdoor furniture for back there so that we can chill. We're going to put in a fire pit at some point, and so I have that kind of on here. And just, this is sort of a dream situation. So this is just to motivate you to come up with something that can give you a vision of what you want, especially since you're probably not going to get to go back to normal life yet, which I'm sad to say that. We really don't know what's going to happen in the next few months. I don't know if you'll go back to your school or if you'll still be at home, or maybe you're a homeschool person. I homeschool my daughter, so we try to make things around here as comfortable and as fun and enjoyable as possible. But we're also on a serious budget up in here, so we have to keep it simple, and so we recycle a lot of things that, you know, we use. So what you want to do is go ahead and take a break, cut out all of your things that you find, words, phrases, inspirational pictures, and then come back to me and we're going to glue it down. Okay, so hopefully you had plenty of time to get your stuff cut out. So I want you to go ahead and lay it out on your paper the way that you want to glue it down, and then come back to me. Okay, so now all we're going to do is just take our little handy dandy glue stick. You should have one in your box. And we are just going to cover this on the back with that. It doesn't matter, like mine has purple glue. It doesn't matter, it'll dry clear. What I would tell you is to even run it around the corners of your paper and then rub it in with your fingers. Get a little messy. That way it'll stick better, okay? You could also use Mod Podge, Elmer's glue. You can use a matte gel medium if you're into art and you have that kind of stuff around. But a glue stick for this purpose works totally fine. So you're just gonna push it down, take your finger, smooth it out, make sure you don't have any bubbles. And again, I would just go around that edge and smooth it again. And again, you're not gonna be able to see that when it dries. So you almost can't even see it now. So again, we're just gluing. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Don't worry about perfection when we're doing these videos. Just have some fun. You can even do this as a family, like if you know, wanted to do this, or you could get with one of your friends if you have somebody you like to spend a lot of time with, and you guys could set a goal together. Or if you're a solo person, that's totally cool. Alone time is good time. And maybe you just want to reflect on yourself and your own personal goals, and that's fun too. Do you, boo-boo, isn't that what they say? I'm not hip, sorry. I'm 38 years old, I'm past being hip, right? Nah. Age is a number. Your personality and your character is what really matters, so those are the things we want to work on, right? Okay, Now you can get as busy with this as you want. Like if you want to cover the whole page where you can't see any white, then go ahead. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that at all. Now what I will tell you is you're using mixed media paper. I requested that they give you mixed media paper. And I did that because when you're using mixed media paper, it can handle glue really well. It can handle markers, colored pencil. It can handle watercolor paint. If you have some of that at your house and you want to use it, by all means. I'm hoping that I'll get to do some other videos for you where we get into a little bit more serious art, I guess you would say. Woo! My glue's sticking to myself. I'm gluing myself to myself. Anybody else having that problem? It's a good time. Okay. So now we're just gluing. And you just glue that down. I didn't do a very good job on this one. Sometimes you have to put it on the actual paper that you're gluing it to if the other paper you're using doesn't want to play nice with you. So just glue that down, smooth it out. Okay. So we could totally stop at this point if we wanted. If you're happy with the way it looks right now, you can. If you're somebody who likes to take it to the next level artistically, you could totally grab a colored pencil and you could come in here and let's say maybe I want to draw a couple of poppy flowers, little red flowers. And I want to put those because I like wildflowers, and maybe I want to put a couple of those in, right? Nothing too fancy. Well, not too fancy around here. I will tell you, things tend to look better in threes. So just kind of keep that in mind. Odd numbers tend to look the best together in groupings. So like 3, 5, 7, you know your math probably better than I do. There's that. And let's see. I want some little stems that come down. Maybe they continue down here, right? There's some poppies. Maybe you want to write some words on here. Like one of the purposes of our back area where I want to be is to go out there and relax. Right? Relax. Take it easy. How do you relax? What do you do to relax? I wonder. I'm hoping one of these days running will go away and I'll get to meet some of you in person. That'd be nice. I could do some art and have some fun. So again, you can just go through here, any colors that you love. If you want to draw something, if you want to reference something. Like succulents are beautiful. And so maybe, you want to actually put the word in here. Is it weird to see me write upside down? It's weird to write upside down. Yeah. So succulents, I'm trying to learn how to do a little bit more with those. Like hens and chicks, you've probably heard of those before. Maybe if you haven't, you can ask somebody there. Some lavender. Just love things that smell good and look pretty and places to hang out. So this is what I want to work on and have done by the fall so we can go out and really enjoy that. We have a huge oak tree in our backyard, and so it gives us a lot of good shade where we can do that. So I wonder what your goals are. You can always find me if you're on Facebook, if your parents are cool with it or your guardian. You can look up my page. It's Nash Art Studio, and I have a lot of different things on there you can look at and maybe get some inspiration from, or you can connect with me there. But I hope you have a really wonderful day. Happy 4th of July. I know our country is in quite a state at the moment, but let me assure you that we do live in a beautiful place and there's a lot of wonderful people. And so I hope that you'll find that and be kind to one another and really have fun with this and hang it up in your room. Look at it every day and get motivated. I hope that you'll really enjoy this project and be blessed. See you next time.